I'm thrilled to be here with you today to talk about a topic that is near and dear to my heart, a subject that has the power to transform your life and propel you towards unimaginable success. We're going to explore the incredible potential that lies within those quiet hours when most of the world is asleep. Our focus today is on a simple yet profound truth: late nights and early mornings are the ways to success. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about the most successful people you know. Picture them in your mind. What do you see? Do you see individuals who are content with the status quo, who are satisfied with mediocrity? Of course not. You see go-getters, achievers, individuals who are willing to go the extra mile, to do what others won't, to push beyond their comfort zones. And that, my friends, is exactly what we're going to talk about today. The power of those late nights and early mornings is not just about working longer hours. It's about harnessing the quiet, focused energy that exists in those precious moments when the rest of the world is at rest. It's about seizing opportunities that others miss because they're too busy hitting the snooze button or watching late night television. Let me share a personal story with you. When I was starting out in my career, I was just like many of you. I had big dreams, lofty goals, but I was struggling to make ends meet. I was working a regular 9-to-5 job, and I felt like I was on a treadmill, running fast but going nowhere. Then one day I had an epiphany. I realized that if I wanted extraordinary results, I needed to put in extraordinary effort. So I made a decision. I decided to start waking up at 5 a.m. every single day. Now let me tell you, it wasn't easy at first. My body resisted, my mind rebelled, but I persisted. I used those early morning hours to read, to plan my day, to work on my goals. And you know what? Within just a few months, I started seeing remarkable changes in my life. My productivity skyrocketed. My clarity of thought improved dramatically. I was able to accomplish more before 8 a.m. than most people do in an entire day. And as for those late nights, well, after my regular work hours, when others were winding down, I was just getting started on my personal projects, my side hustles, my dreams. Now, I'm not telling you this to brag. I'm sharing this because I want you to understand the immense power that lies in those quiet hours. The success I've achieved in my life, the books I've written, the businesses I've built, the lives I've been able to impact, a significant part of it all stems from my commitment to maximizing those late nights and early mornings. But here's the thing, it's not just about me. History is filled with examples of extraordinary individuals who have leveraged the power of late nights and early mornings to achieve greatness. Take Thomas Edison, for instance. Do you think he invented the light bulb by working a comfortable 9-to-5 schedule? Absolutely not. Edison was known for his relentless work ethic, often working 20-hour days. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That kind of persistence, that willingness to burn the midnight oil, is what led to his groundbreaking inventions. Or consider Apple co-founder Steve Jobs. In his early days at Apple, Jobs was known for his intense work schedule. He would often work through the night, fueled by his passion and vision for creating products that would change the world. It was during those late night sessions that many of Apple's revolutionary ideas were born. Even in the world of sports, we see this principle at work. Basketball legend Kobe Bryant was renowned for his Mamba mentality, which included grueling 4 a.m. workouts. He understood that those early morning hours gave him an edge over his competitors. While others were sleeping, Kobe was honing his skills, pushing his limits, and laying the foundation for his extraordinary success. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, "But Brian, I'm not Thomas Edison or Steve Jobs or Kobe Bryant. How does this apply to me?" And that's a fair question. But let me ask you this, do you think these individuals were born extraordinary? Do you think they came out of the womb with an innate ability to change the world? Of course not. What set them apart was their willingness to do what others wouldn't, to push when others would rest, to persevere when others would quit. And that, my friends, is something each and every one of you is capable of. You see, success is not about innate talent or luck. Success is about habits. It's about the small decisions you make every single day. And one of the most powerful decisions you can make is to harness the potential of those late nights and early mornings. Now let's break this down and understand why these hours are so crucial to your success. First, let's talk about the power of early mornings. When you wake up early, you're giving yourself a head start on the day. You're setting the tone for productivity and success right from the get-go. There's something incredibly empowering about conquering that initial resistance, about getting out of bed when your body is screaming for more sleep. When you rise early, you're making a powerful statement to yourself and to the universe. You're saying, I am committed to my success. I am willing to do what it takes to achieve my goals. This act of self-discipline ripples through your entire day, influencing every decision you make. Moreover, those early morning hours are precious because they offer uninterrupted time. Your phone isn't ringing, your email inbox isn't pinging, and social media isn't vying for your attention. It's just you, your goals, and the limitless potential of a new day. I encourage you to use this time for activities that nourish your mind and soul. Read a book that expands your knowledge. Meditate to center yourself and clarify your thoughts. Exercise to energize your body and sharpen your mind. Plan your day meticulously, setting clear objectives and priorities. By doing these things in the early hours, you're setting yourself up for success. You're filling your mind with positive, empowering thoughts before the world has a chance to impose its agenda on you. You're taking control of your day rather than letting your day control you. Now, let's shift our focus to those late nights. While early mornings are about setting yourself up for success, late nights are about going the extra mile, about putting in that additional effort that separates the extraordinary from the ordinary. After a long day of work, when others are settling in front of the television or scrolling mindlessly through social media, you have a choice. You can choose to use that time to work on your dreams, to learn new skills, to strategize, to create. These late night hours offer a different kind of magic. There's a certain creativity that flourishes in the quiet of the night. Your mind, free from the distractions of the day, can wander into new territories, can make connections that might not be apparent in the hustle and bustle of daylight hours. Many great works of art, groundbreaking business ideas, and innovative solutions to complex problems have been born in these late night hours. It's a time when the constraints of conventional thinking loosen and your imagination can truly take flight. But here's the key: it's not about burning the candle at both ends until you're exhausted and burnt out. It's about finding a rhythm that works for you, a sustainable pattern that allows you to maximize your potential without sacrificing your health or well-being. Perhaps you're a night owl, and those late hours are when you're at your most productive. Or maybe you're an early bird, ready to seize the day at the crack of dawn. The specific hours don't matter as much as your commitment to using them wisely. Now, I can hear some of you thinking, but Brian, I need my sleep. Isn't rest important too? And you're absolutely right. Sleep is crucial for your health, your cognitive function, and your overall well-being. I'm not advocating for sleep deprivation. What I'm advocating for is intentionality in how you use your time. The average person sleeps for about 8 hours a day. That leaves 16 waking hours. Now let's say you work for 8 of those hours. That still leaves 8 hours. How are you using those 8 hours? Are you using those 8 hours? Are you using them to move closer to your goals, to improve yourself, to create value? Or are you frittering them away on activities that don't serve your long-term success? By leveraging those early mornings and late nights, even if it's just for an hour or two each day, you're essentially extending your productive time. You're giving yourself more opportunities to learn, to grow, to achieve. Think about it this way: if you can gain just 2 extra productive hours each day by waking up an hour earlier and staying up an hour later, that's 14 extra hours per week. That's essentially 2 extra workdays every single week. Imagine what you could accomplish with that additional time. But here's the thing: it's not just about the quantity of time, it's about the quality of that time. Those early morning and late night hours are often our most focused, most creative, most productive hours. They're times when we can dive deep into important tasks without the constant interruptions that plague our regular workday. Now, I want to address a common objection I hear when I talk about this concept. Some people say, but Brian, I'm just not a morning person, or I can't focus late at night. And to that I say it's all about habit formation. You see, your body and mind are incredibly adaptable. If you consistently wake up early, your body will adjust. If you regularly engage in focused work late at night, your mind will learn to be alert and productive during those hours. The key is consistency. You need to commit to this new schedule and stick with it, even when it's difficult. Even when every fiber of your being is screaming for you to hit that snooze button or to call it a night early. Remember, success is not about doing what's easy. It's about doing what's necessary. And sometimes what's necessary is pushing yourself beyond your perceived limits. Now, let me share with you a powerful technique that can help you make the most of these crucial hours. It's called the Power Hour, and it's a method I've used successfully for years. Here's how it works. Choose either the first hour of your day or the last hour before you go to bed. Dedicate this hour entirely to your most important goal or project. No distractions, no excuses. Just pure, focused effort towards what matters most to you. During this power hour, you might work on your side business, write that book you've been dreaming about, learn a new skill, or plan your next big move. The specific activity doesn't matter as much as your commitment to using this time effectively. The beauty of the Power Hour is that it ensures you're making progress on your most important goals every single day, regardless of what else happens. Even if the rest of your day goes off the rails, you know you've put in that crucial hour of high-value work. Over time, these power hours compound. An hour a day might not seem like much, but over a year, that's 365 hours of focused work on your most important goals. That's equivalent to more than 9 40-hour work weeks. Imagine the progress you could make with that kind of consistent effort. But here's the real magic as you start to see progress. As you start to experience the benefits of these focused hours, you'll likely find yourself wanting to do more. That 1 hour might expand to 2 or 3. You might find yourself eagerly anticipating your early morning or late night sessions, excited about the opportunity to work on your dreams. This is how real transformation happens. It starts with a small commitment, just an hour a day, but it can lead to massive changes in your life. Now, I want to address another crucial aspect of leveraging these late nights and early mornings, the importance of planning and goal setting. You see, it's not enough to simply be awake during these hours. You need to have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. You need to have specific, measurable goals that you're working towards. I recommend using a technique I call back from the future planning. Here's how it works. Imagine yourself 5 years from now, having achieved all your major goals. You're living your ideal life. Now, work backwards from there. What steps did you take to get there? What milestones did you achieve along the way? This exercise helps you create a roadmap for your success. It gives you clarity on what you need to do during those precious early morning and late night hours. Once you have this roadmap, break it down into yearly, monthly, weekly, and daily goals. Be specific. Instead of saying, I want to start a business, say, by the end of this month, I will have completed my business plan and registered my company. Then, use your power hours to work systematically towards these goals. Each morning or night, review your goals. Ask yourself, what's the one thing I can do today that will move me closer to my objectives? Then, focus relentlessly on that task. This level of planning and focus is what separates the truly successful from those who merely dream of success. It's about being intentional with your time, about making every hour count. Now, I want to talk about another crucial element of success that ties directly into our theme of late nights and early mornings, the power of continuous learning. In today's rapidly changing world, the ability to learn and adapt quickly is perhaps the most valuable skill you can possess. And guess what? Those quiet hours in the early morning or late at night are perfect for learning. I challenge you to become a lifelong learner. Use those hours to read books, take online courses, listen to educational podcasts, or watch informative videos. The world's knowledge is at your fingertips. All you need is the discipline to dedicate time to learning. Make it a goal to learn something new every single day. It doesn't have to be big. Even 15 minutes of focused learning can make a difference over time. Remember, success is about consistent, small actions compound over time. And here's a powerful tip: focus on learning skills that are directly relevant to your goals. If you want to start a business, learn about entrepreneurship, marketing, and finance. If you want to advance in your career, study the latest trends and technologies in your industry. By consistently investing in your knowledge and skills during these extra hours, you're giving yourself a massive competitive advantage. While others are sleeping or watching TV, you're becoming smarter, more skilled, more valuable. Now, let's talk about another crucial aspect of success that ties into our theme, the power of reflection and self-evaluation. Those quiet hours in the early morning or late at night are perfect for introspection. Use this time to reflect on your progress, to evaluate your actions, to plan your next moves. I recommend keeping a journal. Each morning or night, take a few minutes to write down your thoughts, your goals, your challenges, and your victories. This practice helps you gain clarity, track your progress, and maintain focus on what's truly important. Ask yourself powerful questions. What did I learn today? What could I have done better? What am I grateful for? What's my most important task for tomorrow? These questions stimulate your mind and keep you aligned with your goals. This practice of regular reflection is something that almost all successful people share. It allows you to course correct quickly, to learn from your mistakes, and to celebrate your victories. It keeps you accountable to yourself and your dreams. Now, I want to address a common concern that often comes up when I talk about the power of late nights and early mornings. Many people worry about burnout. They fear that pushing themselves in this way will lead to exhaustion and decreased productivity. And it's a valid concern. Burnout is real, and it can be devastating to your health and your success. But here's the key. It's not about working yourself to exhaustion. It's about working smarter, not just harder. The goal is to find a sustainable rhythm. Maybe you start with just 30 minutes of extra focus time each day. As you build the habit, you can gradually increase it. Listen to your body. If you're consistently feeling exhausted, adjust your schedule. Remember, the ultimate goal is long-term success, not short-term burnout. It's about creating a lifestyle of success, not just a brief sprint of productivity. This is where the power of self-care comes in. Use some of those early morning or late night hours for activities that rejuvenate you. Maybe it's meditation, yoga, or a quiet cup of tea while you journal. Maybe it's a leisurely walk in the pre-dawn quiet, or some relaxing music before bed. Self-care isn't selfish, it's essential for sustainable success. By taking care of yourself, you're ensuring that you have the energy and mental clarity to keep pushing towards your goals day after day, year after year. Now, let's talk about another powerful strategy that you can implement during these crucial hours: visualization. Visualization is a technique used by top performers in every field, from athletes to entrepreneurs to artists. It involves creating a vivid, detailed mental image of yourself achieving your goals. Those quiet hours in the early morning or late at night are perfect for visualization. Close your eyes and imagine yourself living your ideal life. See yourself achieving your goals, overcoming challenges, enjoying the fruits of your success. Make this visualization as detailed as possible. What do you see? What do you hear? What do you feel? The more vivid and emotionally engaging your visualization, the more powerful it will be. This practice does two things. First, it programs your subconscious mind for success. It creates a blueprint that your mind works to make a reality. Second, it motivates you. It reminds you why you're making the sacrifice to wake up early or stay up late. It keeps your eyes on the prize. Spend just 5 to 10 minutes each day on this visualization practice. Over time, you'll find that it becomes a powerful tool for maintaining your motivation and focus. Now, I want to address another important aspect of leveraging these late nights and early mornings: the power of routine. Successful people understand the importance of routine. They know that willpower is a limited resource, and they don't want to waste it on deciding when to wake up or what to do first thing in the morning. Create a routine for your early mornings and late nights. Make it so automatic that you don't have to think about it. Your body and mind will eventually adapt to this routine, making it easier to stick to over time. For example, your morning routine might look like this: wake up at 5 a.m., drink a glass of water, meditate for 10 minutes, exercise for 30 minutes, shower, have a healthy breakfast while reviewing your goals for the day. Your evening routine might involve reviewing your day, planning for tomorrow, reading for 30 minutes, and then working on your most important project for an hour before bed. The specific routine doesn't matter as much as the consistency. Find what works for you and stick to it. Over time, this routine will become second nature, and you'll find yourself naturally gravitating towards productive activities during these hours. Now, let's talk about another crucial element of success, the power of your environment. Your environment has a profound impact on your behavior and your success. This is especially true during those early morning and late night hours when your willpower might be at its lowest. Create an environment that supports your goals. If you're trying to wake up early, put your alarm clock across the room so you have to get out of bed to turn it off. If you're working late at night, create a dedicated workspace that's free from distractions. Stock your environment with things that support your success. Keep inspiring books within reach. Have healthy snacks available for when you need an energy boost. Remove temptations that might derail your productivity. Remember, it's much easier to stick to your goals when your environment supports them. Make your surroundings work for you, not against you. Now, I want to address a question that often comes up when I talk about the power of late nights and early mornings. What about my social life? It's a valid concern. After all, many social activities happen in the evenings, and you might worry that this dedication to your goals will isolate you from friends and family. But here's the thing, success doesn't mean sacrificing your relationships. In fact, strong relationships are a crucial part of long-term success and happiness. The key is balance and prioritization. Yes, you might need to say no to some late night parties or early morning brunches. But that doesn't mean cutting out your social life entirely. Instead, be intentional about your social time. Quality is more important than quantity. Plan social activities in advance so they don't interfere with your productive hours. And remember, as you become more successful, you'll be able to create even more meaningful experiences with your loved ones. Moreover, as you progress towards your goals, you'll likely find yourself surrounded by like-minded individuals who share your drive and ambition. These relationships can be incredibly fulfilling and can even contribute to your success. Now, let's talk about another powerful strategy you can implement during these crucial hours, the power of affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that you repeat to yourself to overcome negative thoughts and reinforce positive beliefs. They're especially powerful during those early morning and late night hours when your subconscious mind is most receptive. Create a list of affirmations that align with your goals. For example, I am capable of achieving extraordinary success. I have the power to create the life I desire every day. In every way, I'm getting better and better. Repeat these affirmations to yourself during your early morning or late night routines. Say them out loud with conviction. Feel the truth of these statements in your body. Over time, these affirmations can help reshape your beliefs about yourself and what you're capable of achieving. They can help you overcome self-doubt and build the confidence you need to pursue your dreams relentlessly. Now, I want to address another important aspect of leveraging these late nights and early mornings, the power of gratitude. Gratitude is a game changer. It shifts your focus from what you lack to what you have. It creates a positive mindset that attracts more success into your life. Make gratitude a part of your early morning or late night routine. Take a few minutes each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. They can be big things like your health or your family, or small things like a good cup of coffee or a beautiful sunset. This practice does 2 things. First, it starts or ends your day on a positive note, setting the tone for everything that follows. Second, it trains your mind to look for the positive in every situation, which is a crucial skill for long-term success. Remember, success is not just about achieving your goals, it's about enjoying the journey. Gratitude helps you do just that. Now, let's talk about another powerful strategy you can implement during these crucial hours, the power of networking. You might be wondering, how can I network during the early morning or late at night? Well, in today's digital age, networking isn't limited to face-to-face interactions. Use these quiet hours to reach out to people in your industry. Send thoughtful emails, engage with people on professional social media platforms, or contribute to online forums in your field. You could also use this time to write articles or create content that showcases your expertise. This can help you build your personal brand and attract valuable connections. Remember, your network is your net worth. The connections you make can open doors to opportunities you never even knew existed. And often it's those early risers and night owls who are most willing to engage and build meaningful professional relationships. Now, I want to talk about another crucial element of success that ties directly into our theme of late nights and early mornings, the power of review and adjustment. Success is not a straight line. It's a series of attempts, failures, learnings, and adjustments. And those quiet hours in the early morning or late at night are perfect for this process of review and adjustment. Take time regularly, perhaps weekly or monthly, to review your progress. Are you moving closer to your goals? What's working well? What isn't? What do you need to change? To be honest with yourself during these reviews. Celebrate your victories no matter how small. Learn from your setbacks. And most importantly, be willing to adjust your approach based on what you learn. Maybe you'll find that you're more productive in the early mornings than late at night, or vice versa. Maybe you'll discover that certain activities energize you while others drain you. Use this information to refine your routine and maximize your productivity during these crucial hours. Remember, the most successful people are those who are willing to be flexible, to learn and adapt constantly. Use these quiet hours to ensure you're always moving in the right direction. Now, as we near the end of our time together, I want to leave you with a powerful thought. The late nights and early mornings we've been discussing, they're more than just extra hours in your day. They're a statement about who you are and who you want to become. When you choose to wake up early or stay up late to work on your goals, you're making a declaration. You're saying, my dreams are worth sacrificing for. My goals are worth pursuing relentlessly. My success is worth the extra effort. Every time you push through the discomfort of that early alarm or resist the temptation to call it a night early, you're building your character. You're developing the discipline, the resilience, the determination that success requires. And here's the beautiful thing, these qualities don't just apply to your work. They spill over into every area of your life. You become a person who doesn't shy away from challenges, who doesn't settle for mediocrity, who is always striving for growth and improvement. This, my friends, is the real power of those late nights and early mornings. Yes, they give you extra time to work on your goals, but more importantly, they shape you into the kind of person who achieves those goals. So as we conclude, I want to challenge each and every one of you. Starting tomorrow, commit to leveraging the power of late nights and early mornings. Start small if you need to, maybe just 30 minutes extra each day. But start. Use this time wisely. Work on your most important goals. Learn new skills. Reflect on your progress. Visualize your success. Practice gratitude. Build your network. And most importantly, keep showing up. Day after day, week after week, month after month. Because success is not about one heroic effort. It's about consistent, dedicated action over time. Remember, every great achievement in history was built in those quiet hours when others were sleeping. Every breakthrough, every innovation, every success story has late nights and early mornings woven into its fabric. Your success story is no different. It's waiting to be written in the stillness of the early morning and the quiet of the late night. So my friends, embrace these hours, cherish them, use them to their fullest potential. Because in those late nights and early mornings lies the key to unlocking your extraordinary potential and achieving the success you've always dreamed of.